kind of to go off what Carol said, there are 2,400 kids with special education and IEPs in our district. When I talk about budget and funding and what they have and what they need is difficult for me to hear. It's almost like you've taken our kids and made it so they're not people. They become a number. Please don't do that. I want you to realize, do you know the average cost of one person, if they're uneducated or undereducated, through a lifespan, would cost the taxpayers close to $1 million. We have 2,400 of them. That's $2.4 billion just in our community to undereducate through our system. So when we talk about that, that's a big number. You add in what they're gonna need for Medicaid, housing, food stamps throughout their life. They won't have gainful employment if they're undereducated. I had started these meetings not wanting to talk about my own son, but I think it's really important for you guys to all understand. I love my team at Skyview. For the first time, I am supported. He is supported. I do not want to make Skyview negative at all. However, my son reads at a 4th grade level. That is it. As a junior. Because there was nothing behind him to give him proper intervention. He can't write because no intervention exists. We try, but our block is administration. And it gets bad. Then they turn the teams against our kids. Then our kids have teachers that are treating them poorly because of what we do as parents, which drives a dropout rate. I don't know what to do. So I've chose to come here to air our grievances and to make you realize that there are 2,400 parents in this district with special education needs, and they're all afraid to come out and speak out. That should be enough for all of you guys to listen to. This is the 3rd time I have spoke at a school board meeting. I've never done it. The other thing you should know is I have a daughter that graduated from Skyview last year. I'm not a new parent. She went from kindergarten all the way through high school in our school district. My youngest is in 1st grade. I'm not a new parent, but I'm asking you guys all that we've done this.
3 minutes, ma'am.
I had requested additional time. I don't know what to do. We come here, we talk, we don't get any feedback. It's not like you've reached out and said, hey, all you parents that are struggling, let's sit down and have a conversation. What can we do as a team? These are the most vulnerable kids in the district. They will fall through the cracks fast. And you think that it doesn't apply to your gen ed students? It does. For every child that has a behavior problem, you're taking away from an educator to the gen ed students. They have to stop what they are doing to correct a child. Now your students aren't learning. Now though that class is gonna fall behind, I encourage you all, if you have kids, to go home and ask them how many kids in their class act out or have a behavior problem. It's so normal, they don't talk about it. This is discouraging to me. Children, I have 3 quotes that I want to read to you, and then I'll be done, because it's important for you guys to hear it. This is one by Ross Greene. Challenging kids are challenging because they lack the skills to not be challenging. This one's from the American Journal of Pediatrics. A child whose behavior is creating issues is not trying to cause a problem. They're trying to solve a problem. Dr. Kenneth Fox, focusing on academics while dealing with trauma is like trying to play chess in a hurricane. I'd rather be praised than punished. I'd rather be punished than ignored. And I'd rather be bad than appear stupid. Behavior is a communication. That child is trying to tell somebody something. It could be that they struggle with reading, they struggle with math, or a social interaction, or they don't know what to do. So if they act out, they immediately get to move away from that. I'm asking you all to re-look at this issue before it becomes an epidemic in itself. Because right now, you and I both know we're headed straight towards that with the behavior problems in our district. And I hope that we can do something together as a community, as parents, and a school board. So, thank you.